All right, guys, so quick reaction to Errol Spence Jr.'s Media Day workout. We did one for Bud Crawford yesterday, so it's only right we do one for Errol as well. We're only 9 days away. 9 days away from the biggest fight at welterweight, guys. Whoever wins this fight, of course, is going to be undisputed at the 147-pound division. If Bud wins this fight, he'll be undisputed in 2 weight classes, so that's history making itself. And whoever wins this fight will probably be the pound for pound king of boxing. Exciting times for the sport. We didn't think this fight was going to happen. A lot of us didn't. I was losing hope. I was hanging on there, and when everything just kind of went left, I kept telling you guys that it's going to happen. I know some of you guys didn't believe it, but here we are. We're getting that fight in 9 days, and it's just exciting, and I'm going to be there, guys. But anyway, the Media Day workout, the most obvious thing that stood out was Errol Spence Jr.'s physique, of course. Shout out to his dietitian. Errol Spence Jr. looked incredible, guys. He looks menacing. He looks like a damn Terminator. And he looks like the T-800 version of the Terminator. That's what I'll say. And I would say having your nutrition dialed in is very important, and I'm glad he's taking this seriously by getting a dietitian and a nutritionist, because he talked about him doing his own nutrition in the past, and he talked about the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with eggs thrown on top. And even though he has success doing things himself, sometimes you have to give things like that to the experts. Let them handle that. You focus on your training and what you do best, and let somebody else handle the nutrition part, and you're going to be totally dialed in. And he just looks the part, in my opinion. Like I said, he looks menacing. I think his muscles look a lot fuller this time than they did in the Ugas fight. I think he had a nutritionist then, but this time around there's something a little bit different. He looks a lot more rugged, I would say, going into the fight. Didn't have an ounce of fat on him, so if he does have any more weight to lose, I don't know where it's going to come from. Probably have to cut into some of that muscle. He's just a big guy, and I think he's outgrown the division, so hopefully he can make weight. But Errol never has any problems making weight. Well, he never missed weight, I'll say that. So we'll see come weigh-in time what happens with that. But anyway, Errol Spence Jr., the Media Day workout itself, I would say it was basic Errol Spence Jr., no, straight up and down, no special effects. You guys know he's a master of the basic fundamentals, and he, working behind the jab, throwing a decent 1-2, great foot placement in the ring. I think the thing about Errol Spence Jr. is that he is so durable, and his punching power, he throws a lot of punches. He's a volume puncher, and he's just menacing, and he'll keep coming and coming and coming and keep throwing punches. I think that's what makes him so special. It's just not, he doesn't have all these special effects like Terrence Bud Crawford. He's just a relentless workhorse, and I think that's what he's planning to do going into the fight. I think he's going to pressure Terrence Crawford a lot. I don't think he's going to pressure Terrence Crawford and be defensively irresponsible. We've heard him talking about keeping his chin down and just being smart in the ring, and being very alert, because he knows it could take one punch with Terrence Bud Crawford. He's just that type of fighter, guys. Very, very special fighter. But another thing that stood out to me at the Media Day workout, and something that was very important, was the relationship he talked about with his father at the end, and how his father, is always there to support him. And, he's been taking him to the gym since day one, and he still picks him up and takes him to the gym today. So I think, him having his father in his corner, having that great support system from him and his family, that makes a big difference too, guys, when it comes to something like this. This is the biggest fight of his career, and he's going to have that, that support, and, with the training, and, the grueling training, and having to eat food you don't want to eat. You need somebody there to prop you up in those times when you need it. But Another thing he talked about was giving back to his community. I thought that was very important. Errol Spence Jr. has been through a lot. The car accident, the eye injury, and I think that opened up his eyes to a lot of different things. And it's just, great to see how he's matured since then, and talking about giving back to his community, and talk about the love of his family. So that really did stand out to me. But as far as the workout itself goes, like I said, it was basic. Errol Spence Jr. Walk you down, menacing guy, working behind the jab, being very durable, having good foot placement, and just being a juggernaut. So he's definitely going to be hard to beat. This is going to be a great fight, guys. I think it's going to be epic. I'm going to give you guys my predictions soon. I haven't done it yet. I know some people probably have been waiting on that, but I will do that. But all in all, I thought it was a good media day workout. I did see some things I didn't like. I will say that I didn't like the fact that Errol wasn't moving his head. His head was on a straight line there. He did look a little bit slower than Terrence Bud Crawford. He wasn't as fluid, but that could be due to the fact that he's a big guy, has a lot of muscle mass, and you guys know how sometimes that muscle mass can be when it comes to fighters. So it was some things that I didn't like. But you can't be perfect all the time. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about the media day workout. Did you enjoy it? Did you like Terrence Bud Crawford's better? Who do you think is going to win this fight? Do you think there'll be a knockout? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.